What does it take to be truly successful? It's a question that echoes through the ages, and the answers often lead us back to timeless wisdom. Motivation and success are intrinsically linked, and understanding this connection can unlock our potential. A key to this understanding lies in the words of the past, particularly the motivational insights from Aristotle. His philosophical teachings provide profound insights into the path to success. To answer these questions, we turn to the wisdom of one of the greatest thinkers of all time, Aristotle. Our first Aristotle quote is, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit." This quote from Aristotle, one of the most influential philosophers of all time, carries a profound wisdom that resonates even today. Let's unpack this, shall we? Essentially, what Aristotle is saying here is that our identities, who we are shaped not by our one-off actions but by what we do repeatedly, our habits. Think about it. If you're someone who practices the violin every day, you're a violinist. If you write every day, you're a writer. It's not the single act that defines you, but the regular practice, the habit you cultivate. Now let's consider the second part of the quote. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. Aristotle suggests that excellence isn't an isolated incident. It's not about doing something well once, but about doing it well consistently. Excellence in its true form is about the persistent pursuit of betterment, about not settling for mediocrity, but striving for the best version of ourselves. This quote holds particular relevance in today's fast-paced world, characterized by a culture of instant gratification. We want results, and we want them now. But the path to success, as Aristotle suggests, is paved with persistence and discipline. It's about showing up every day, putting in the work, and not letting setbacks deter us from our goals. It's about making a conscious choice to cultivate habits that lead us towards success, whether that's reading every day to expand our knowledge, practicing a skill to master it, or making time for self-reflection to understand ourselves better. Remember, our habits shape us. They are the building blocks of our character, the foundation of our identity. They are the small, seemingly insignificant decisions we make, and actions we take every day that, over time, determine who we become and what we achieve. Therefore, to embody excellence, cultivate habits that lead to success. Our second Aristotle quote is, "Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work." A simple yet profound statement from one of the greatest thinkers of all time. But what does it really mean? Imagine a world where everyone loves what they do. A world where every task, every project, every job is not a chore but a joy. It's a world where satisfaction doesn't just come from the end result, but from the process itself. In our modern times, this concept is more relevant than ever. With the increasing focus on mental health and work-life balance, job satisfaction is no longer a luxury, but a necessity. For Aristotle, pleasure in work wasn't about having fun. It was about finding deep, meaningful fulfillment in what you do. It's about passion, about losing yourself in the flow of your work. And when you're in that state, when you're fully engaged and truly enjoying what you're doing, that's when the magic happens. That's when you produce your best work. Think about it. When you're passionate about something, you're willing to go the extra mile, aren't you? You pay attention to the smallest details, you strive for excellence, you take pride in your work. And all of this pursuit of perfection, it stems from the joy of the job. In today's busy world where we often juggle multiple roles and responsibilities, it's easy to lose sight of this joy. But let's not forget, our work is a significant part of our lives. It's not just about earning a living, but about finding meaning and purpose. And when we find pleasure in our work, when we truly love what we do, it doesn't just improve our productivity, but it also enhances our quality of life. So, let's take a leaf out of Aristotle's book. Let's strive to find joy in our work, to find that deep, meaningful fulfillment. Let's remember that our work isn't just a means to an end, but a journey to be enjoyed. And when we do, we'll not only create better work, but we'll also create a better, more fulfilling life for ourselves. Hence, to achieve perfection in work, find pleasure in what you do. Our final Aristotle quote is, "The purpose of life is to live a life of purpose." A statement so profound yet so simple, it's as relevant today as it was in the times of ancient Greece. So what does it mean to live a life of purpose? It's about finding that thing which ignites your spirit, that which lights up your eyes and fills your heart with passion. It's about finding a cause, a mission, a calling that resonates with the very core of your being. It's not merely about existing, but about truly living. In today's world where so many of us are on a quest for fulfillment, this quote rings truer than ever. Material success, while important, is not the be-all, end-all of life. It is but a part of the grand tapestry of existence. True fulfillment stems from making a difference, from contributing to the world in our unique way. Whether it's through creating art, advancing science, nurturing the next generation, or fighting for justice, we all have a purpose to fulfill. It's this pursuit of purpose that lends our lives meaning, that gives us a reason to rise each morning and face the day with enthusiasm. The essence of life, according to Aristotle, is not in mere survival, but in thriving, in pursuing that which gives our lives purpose. Thus, to truly live, find and follow your purpose. Aristotle's motivational quotes continue to resonate with us today. His timeless wisdom, articulated over 2,000 years ago, still holds profound relevance in the hustle and bustle of our modern lives. From the sun-kissed shores of ancient Greece, his teachings echo down the corridors of time, reminding us of the significant values that can shape our lives. The importance of developing good habits can't be overstated. Like a potter shaping clay, we mold our characters and destinies through our daily routines. It's the mundane, repeated actions that ultimately define us. Then there's the joy of action. It's not enough to do, we must find delight in doing. Work becomes a pleasure when we love what we do, fueling our drive towards success. Finally, Aristotle reminds us to live a life of purpose. To not just exist, but to live fully, passionately, purposefully. Take these pearls of wisdom from Aristotle and apply them in your journey to success. After all, the wisdom of the past can guide us towards a successful future. Now, let us explore how to apply Aristotle's wisdom in our daily lives. Start by identifying your habits. Are they cultivating your character or hindering your growth? If they're not constructive, it's time to replace them with positive ones. Remember, it's the small, everyday actions that shape us. Next, find joy in what you do. It might be challenging, especially if you're stuck in a job you're not passionate about. But try to find at least one aspect of it that you enjoy and focus on that. This shift in perspective can make a world of difference. Lastly, strive to live purposefully. Ask yourself, what is my purpose? And how can I live my life in alignment with this purpose? These questions can guide you towards a more meaningful life. Remember, Aristotle's wisdom isn't just for contemplation but for application. The journey to success is not a sprint but a marathon. So take these lessons, apply them in your life, and persistently move forward, because success isn't an overnight phenomenon but the result of consistent efforts. Scene 7. End sting. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content. Thank you for watching.